We're back with round number 2 of our League Cup 1.5K. Is that what you're doing?
Yep, 1.5K.
1.5K.
But it's you
In
won't see that at
Insano?
other card stores in the Oviedo Mall, that's for sure.
Insano Calrissian.
1.5K.
We have another matchup here. We've got Zach Cohen going up against Alicia. What's the last name?
I can't tell.
Alicia. All right, cool.
Alicia it is.
Alicia. Oh.
CIO. Yeah, we got Miraidon versus.
Lost.
I'm excited.
Yep. This is a
Lightning.
fun one.
Lightning. Love
So-
it.
Different Lost deck from what we saw last round. This one is playing the Radiant Greninja with other attackers like
Okay.
Pidgeot V, Kyogre, Mawile, Dragonite.
I know. I was waiting for you to say it.
So I know
Dragonite is my
Franklin's
favorite.
excited.
My favorite. Let's see what we got here. Switch cards on. Yeah, it's exciting.
But Miraidon, we talked about a little bit here. Who's favored in this matchup, Franklin?
I mean, it's going to be tough when you're Miraidon swinging for 2 prizes, right? But you've got a lot of things on the lost side that can just revenge KO you and hit that number, or worse, for a single prize, right? And so the exchange is not great. I would say Miraidon's not super favored in this one, but
I think this is a matchup you don't want to see is Miraidon, right?
yeah.
Like, just going 1 prize into 2 prize,
Anything
and
can
not only
happen.
that, you can't attack if you're attacking with Miraidon. Obviously, that's not the one they want to go for, but
Yeah,
there's a big card on that list. Iron Hand.
Iron Hands can make a difference here for sure.
Yeah, definitely want to see that thing getting powered up very quickly here. So we're going to want to see a big
Let's see.
2 hit
these
off of 1 and then a
electric
double
generators.
turbo.
Yeah, you want to get definitely start running with Miraidon. Yeah.
1 double turbo energy in the deck too. So
All gas, no brakes.
it looks like our players are ready to start here. We're going to see it very shortly. Everyone else is setting up for round number 2.
Some cool tech choices here, unless he has deck a single bravery charm, so something can get bigger.
Oh yeah, we definitely saw that with JW when he won his regional.
Cool.
Kind of capitalizing on that bravery charm to make things a little bit bigger to be able to not get KO'd quite as easily. Bunch of one-ofs though in this list. That is for sure.
Yeah. A single switch, then a single switch card, escape rope, lost vacuum, bravery charm as we mentioned, the forest seal stone. Yeah,
I
tons of one-offs.
I love the beach court.
Beach court is good.
It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Sky Arrow Bridge, if you will.
Yeah, it's Sky Arrow Bridge. Just to be able to retreat for free has always been a wonderful thing in a Pokemon trading card game. Okay, stop, I believe.
Ah,
I had to hard.
what does that say?
It's always a fun challenge to test your eyes, and
Yeah, depending on what Zach's opener here is, his hand is looking pretty juiced. He's got double energy, 1 VIP pass, 2 switch options, and a recycler. So
yeah, he'll
He's
hit the
got
ground
great-
running for sure.
comfy,
We got the
and
official start off. We've
Greninja.
got Flaffy versus the Comfy.
With the Mareep opener is not one you really want to see as the Miraidon player here, I don't believe. We definitely want to see a Miraidon hit the board, so we're going to see an opening
Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball. We'll be pitching.
Big choice here, it looks like. Super Rod is being eyed up. Obviously not going to be able to do a whole lot here in a Lightning Energy.
Don't love that. Yeah, except that a Lightning Energy is going to go down. The Super Rod don't love pitching that turn 1.
We do play Flaffy, so it's not like it's gone forever. We do have an option to bring it back to a bench Pokemon with the Flaffy ability of Dynamotor, that we've seen time and time again throughout
Good old
the years.
Dynamotor. Yep, Surge and Energy from the discard pile to 1 of your bench.
Yep, going to go ahead and search out our prizes here and see what is underneath on the left-hand side.
See where I was taking notes there of what's in the deck.
That's one of the good things about playing one-ofs is that you can, if it's not there, pretty
Yeah.
quickly, right? So
Yeah.
when there's a lot of one-ofs, you're going to have an option to just kind of search those out first, so that way you can know a little bit quicker what's prized.
Certainly, Licia wants to take note of energy cards, energy counts, of course. Easily you're able to tell with the one-ofs what's in there.
Going to
if
see a
they're
tandem
missing.
unit here, more than likely. You're going to grab
Yeah.
2 more basic lightning Pokemon.
Love
Debatably one of the
tandem
most
unit.
powerful effects, right?
Just
He's going
got
for
2
triple
more.
Miraidon. Oh boy.
And then we're gonna do it again.
So he's just saying, or
We're getting on
Hey,
that
we're just gonna
tandem
get a lot of
bicycle, and
these.
we're gonna go right in, cruise around town. And we get Iron Hands comes down.
The biggest threat probably to the entire Lost deck, Iron Hands. Definitely made some waves when the card wasn't even out yet. You know, people were talking about how powerful and how unfun a card like that can be.
Like,
But
it gives you the hands.
it gives the hands, that's for sure.
Takes the prize cards.
I definitely want to see an electric generator here, as much as possible. Hit 2 if we could, playing 13 total basic energy here, so consistency should be there for at least
course,
one.
one
Looks
double
like we
turbo,
did
yeah.
see at least one come down. Oh, we got the double.
We got both of them.
We
Love
got
it.
the double.
Love it. Surging the energy. Both of them going onto the Iron Hands. Yeah, so let's see a start. Pretty solid. Managed to gain all of that board. Accelerate the energy. Of course, hit 2 off of the single generator. You can't ask for much more. You know, the Flaffy up there, not great, right? But not the worst case in the world here. Let's see what else she decides to go for. I think it's pass over. Yep. All right. So we know that Zach has a battle VIP pass. I think he just drew another one, or just quickly threw that down. Get going here. Eyeing up another. Oh yeah, he's getting his friends. He's just maybe counting, seeing what his options are. But I think if I'm right, he might have 2 battle VIP passes, so he's going straight for getting a second comfy and getting the rest of the Cramorant and so on.
So VIP pass coming down here. Definitely want to see a Radiant Greninja, but we're going to do a search for prizes real quick, and I don't think I saw it in the deck.
Zach looking like he's just checking his prizes, minding what's in there. Getting the Greninja down, of course. I think he might have the second battle VIP pass, so deciding what the other 2 peeps are going to be. Yep, he has a second one, so there it is. I'm sure he's already decided. It's going to be Cram and maybe another Comfy. No?
So if we can see a Spit Innocently here taking the prize on this Flaffy, then that's go or the Mana Reap. Jeez, I almost said Manaphy.
Wrong species completely. Yeah, that would be
that'd be pretty ideal, you know. But
the best thing you could do.
if we do see that double turbo come from that Iron Hands, then we're going to be cooking really quickly here.
Yeah. We mentioned earlier the prize exchange is not inherently great, right? You're giving up 2 prizes to single prizers mostly.
Yep.
Iron Hands changes that.
Gonna get rid of the Manaphy here. Does find a Lost Vacuum, not very useful now, but could be later. Gonna go for the switch.
Yep. Classic switch there from the Heart Gold Soul Silver days.
Gets rid of the Mirage Gate and opt for a Colress, which means we are gonna have 4 in the Lost Zone. We do want to see another switch here.
So there's some energy in there. Nest Ball, Forest Seal Stone.
Probably gonna get rid of that Forest Seal.
Get rid of the Forest Seal?
Probably. I mean, he doesn't have a V Pokemon in play. He could Nest Ball for 1. But do you want to put one down against a matchup like this? I don't think so.
I think he gets rid of it too. Yeah, he wants to. Yeah.
I think Zach's going to want to go ahead and Spit Innocently here. But Absolutely. Are we going to see the Attach Retreat or are we going to see the Switch card? I think Attach Retreat is correct if you want to recycle.
Is better. Okay.
Oh, well, you...
Switch card, yeah,
okay.
of course.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets rid of the Nest Ball in favor for Mirage Gate, I believe. So, yeah, now you're just going to attach... okay. And you attach Energy and Retreat and Spit Innocently and maliciously take a prize card, choosing the Lightning Energy. That's like a...
I'm going to see a KO here, grab a prize, and that is going to allow Zach to go ahead in the prize race here.
Yep, going up one
for one. Does promote that Miraidon, which means I don't think we're going to see a double turbo quite yet. But another electric generator could do the justice as well.
Yeah, I mean with starting with a solid 13 energy, right? Hopefully most of them aren't prized.
Makes me think that maybe the Raikou V was prized because didn't opt to get the Raikou. Oh,
there it is.
All right. So I don't see the sentiment in putting down the double Miraidon off the first tandem unit. You know, maybe 2 is enough.
I think it's fine here, and so you think right now we want to power up that Raikou?
I think I'd rather see the Raikou in the active this turn.
KO. Yeah, well, I think we may get a switch, perhaps. We're paused here. Looks like,
but we're in a good state here.
Okay.
You know, if we do find, looks like a research.
Research. Oh, it's that charm going on there.
Gonna make that Iron Hands.
Okay,
now
we're committing
out of Dragon
to the Iron Hands. Big research. Discarding
Oh,
a
I had the
Flappy.
Flappy,
Yeah, I
too.
had the Flappy. That's a shame. All right, 7 fresh
One
cards.
generator would get us there. Do we find it? I
Do
don't
we
think
have
so.
gas? Do we have gas?
Oh, there's a generator.
There's the generator.
1 energy is all we need here. 2 would be most optimal, but 1 is all we need.
There's at least one. There's at least one.
Oh, there's 2.
Ah, yeah, we're cooking.
All gas, no brakes.
No brakes.
Gonna power up that Raikou as a secondary option there, but now we need to get the active position.
We need the switch option to come down here. We need either.
And we already attached for turn.
Yeah, we did.
So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out of the active here. There is a single switch cart and a single escape rope. As
Switch,
well as
switch
the
card,
beach court.
escape rope. Well, we lost the beach court.
Yeah, beach court. I think hit the discard pile.
I think we lost it. Yeah, so we really have 4 options, right? We haven't used a switch of any kind. So 4 switch cards.
So let's see the switch come down. Hopefully.
Oh yeah. Retreat.
How are we retreating?
How are we retreating?
Maybe it's off to the right of the. Wait. Yeah, how are we retreating? Maybe there's a card to the right of that electric generator there.
Yeah, I can't tell what it is, but
There's
I
no
think it's
beach court in play that I can see.
We're just clarifying, just rectifying.
Oh, is that not a Miraidon? That may not be a Miraidon. It may have free retreat.
It's a promo that has free retreat.
Oh, it's a promo Miraidon.
Nice. Okay, well that's on us for sure.
Gotcha.
But now,
Okay.
that's a sick addition in
Yeah,
there. Huh.
Can we get that card up on the stream?
we can.
I would love to take. I mean,
Because I knew it was a Miraidon. I thought it was the 10 promo.
So that's great utility. You have a Pokemon already on board.
Free
that has
retriever. Everything
Yeah.
makes sense now.
Oh, Dragonite comes down, big boy.
250 damage is a lot of damage, but when you have an Iron Hands in the active with a Bravery Charm, is it enough? We do find another
It's not.
chorus.
It's mathematically not. So we're gonna need some help. Yeah, look at that. Pretty thick looking card.
Rapid
with a
Draw
free
and
retreat.
Techno Turbo.
Pretty good.
150 and Surge of Lightnings.
It's
Cool
solid.
addition.
But yeah, definitely. You can get you could tandem unit for all of the same ones, right? Or you could get a free retreat option, which is pretty,
Zach
fun.
doesn't look too happy with this chorus.
Pretty sick. Yeah, he looks a little thrown off by that for sure.
Maybe he has a lot of basic energy in there.
He already had a
2.
handful of energy,
And
so he might not love
Pidgeot
it.
V.
Pidgeot goes away.
which means nothing is getting locked in the active this game. Big decision
Yeah,
there.
okay, he doesn't have a ton of energy actually, so maybe he favors
I
taking
feel like
the
the other
energy.
Chorus is safe to get rid of, but you kind of want
Yeah,
the
I
other
think he-
Chorus. Getting rid of a lightning energy. There's 2 in the discard pile already, which means he's going to have to energy recycler or super rod to be able to attack with this Dragonite this turn if he Mirage Gates. Because he only plays,
And that's the response
3
he needs to do
copies.
right now. He needs to be able to.
so he
play.
does have the super rod, so we're going to be able to see that lightning energy go into the deck, but also has the
Pokestop coming down. Does it?
Kind of debating.
Debating?
You know, that does give a lot of options for Miraidon as well. Light deck.
Find those one-off switches.
He's got so many cards in his hand.
Switch cart firstly.
Go straight into the
Okay,
Dragonite
straight.
now.
Threatening the Dragonite.
Are we going to see a pass?
Super Rod. Putting
Go
in the
for
2
all
lightning
3.
energy. He's gonna Mirage Gate. No, he's
yeah.
intending to strike right now.
Does he have a water energy in deck?
Yes, he
Yep,
does.
he does. So I think we're going to have to see a second
lightning.
Mirage Gate, though. Oh, he has the water in hand.
2 attach and second Mirage Gate.
Yeah, so... Dragon Gale, 250
Oh no, that's it.
damage.
He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. Well, that's gonna be 250 damage, but not enough to take it
It
down.
will leave the Iron Hands in danger of Sableye range, and he is at 8 in Lost Zone with a Colress for next turn.
Right.
So it is an option for him.
Oh, the Lost Vacuum. That's
Okay.
it. Now he can take it out.
Okay, so that's just going to insta-KO.
Yep. Yeah, that's better than leaving it as liability, but it's a decisive KO now. 250 damage from Dragonite, big boy.
It's going to be pretty difficult for this Raikou to be able to knock out that Dragonite as well.
Yep.
We're going to have 2 full benches here.
Yeah, Zach minding, not benching the 5th Pokemon on the bench there, respecting the Raikou on the bench.
But Miraidon is just as powerful. It can go ahead and get a huge knockout here. I believe it does 220. So it's just barely short, but if he does play the Zapdos...
Yep, we're gonna need to see that basic Pogo Zapdos come down to provide that
Zapdos.
extra 10 damage. It's a neat little buff.
Another
As long
electric
as it's not
generator.
prize.
Are we going to see 3 double hits?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Calling it now.
I see one.
All right. Well, I mean, oh,
Oh my goodness.
she's crazy.
Yeah, she's definitely cooking.
But yeah, we haven't seen the Zapdos yet. Zapdos would provide that 10 additional damage to lock KO using a Miraidon.
Does play the Zapdos too.
So
Ultra Ball.
Ultra Ball will
Gets rid
tell
of
us
a
something.
Mareep.
Man,
and
having
a
that free
Raichu.
retreat option up there is just so good.
Yeah.
And you can just pivot now. Set up, and of course you're you, so you're just gonna attach all those lightning energy that you're gonna find.
Goes with a Mew, must be prized.
Mew. Okay, this.
Oh, we have Tandem Unit. Okay, makes sense.
Okay,
So we can Tandem Unit for that. Grab
Yeah.
the Mew with the Ultra Ball. Now we have a full bench ready to roll.
great. Yeah, I got some hand refresh.
We do still have to attach for turn here.
Well, that's gonna go to. The
We've seen
Miraidon shortly.
six
Yeah.
energy come out from electric
There's going to
generators
be
alone.
the manual energy is going to go on the Miraidon. It's going to do 220 plus 10 from that Zapdos on the bench from the Pogo Zapdos. Locking
Perfect
that
math.
make KO. Going 2 prizes.
So Miraidon's actually looking to be in a pretty good position
Yeah,
here.
yeah. It's gone exactly how I'm sure Alicia wanted it to go.
And the Iono.
Iono coming down, nice.
So that Mew coming down is pretty big for this Iono. So if we're able to see, more cards being played from the hand, then Lucia is going to be able to draw some more with that Mew.
You hear this turn's going to go down to 3. It's going to go 3-3.
But you really can't ask for a better game from Miraidon, right? Like, this is about as good as it
It's
gets.
actually 2-3.
2 prizes down, and we are
Yeah.
down to our final 2 for our Miraidon player here. Zach is going to need a big comeback here, and getting rid of another energy would be so devastating.
Yeah. As Zach here, what's the next?
Really can't
What's the
afford to
next
get rid of that.
attacking option that you want to respond to the Miraidon? Of course, this Miraidon can't attack, right? It's got that.
Oh, I think he drew the
Drawback.
Sableye. Oh, no, it's Comfy. Okay.
And of course, let's see, now being down to 2 prizes, anything that gives up 2 prizes is now a scary thing to bench down.
Yeah, I think we just put up the free retreater. Like, what could possibly KO, right? Could we see a huge Kyogre for game here? Ooh, the counter catcher is active.
Yep.
So that is a big card here. Does opt to get rid of it in favor for the energy. We already Radiant Greninja, so we're going to go ahead and attach.
Attaching the energy.
Attach and retreat. Yep, he retreated. He just tapped the other one.
Yeah.
Get rid of
Get
the
rid of
History and
those.
Heavy Ball. I don't
We're
see very
looking for
much
something,
more.
but I don't know that. Debating the Pokestop.
No Mirage
perhaps.
Gates. He does
Yep, he's
have
gonna
the
play
Kyogre.
and that's gonna
Get an echoing horn.
Not great. No, definitely not great. Now that opens the door for Alicia to take advantage of that Pokestop as well, perhaps finding a switch option, or if she needs one, or
Could go into another Comfy here, but do you want to? Like, or do you value setting up that Kyogre and getting 1 energy down? I mean, that does open the door for a boss's orders to KO it, but you do play Super Rod.
we can't.
Looks
even
like
get
he's
out
just
of
going to
the
go ahead and
active,
pass.
Yeah, so that's it. Ooh.
Oh,
And
he's
of
got
course,
so many cards in deck.
Alicia's in control of this game now. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, I think we really needed to see a Colress that turn.
1 energy going down on the Mew. Trying to maybe lower the hand down so that Mew can get some value, right?
So we're going to go right
Retreating,
back
right?
in and
Yep,
knock it
take
out
a
with
straight
Miraidon.
KO.
1 prize to
1
go.
left.
We're going to have to see the Kyogre now or never if we're going
Yeah.
to see a win here.
Got to be a big turn here.
Another option here. We haven't seen the Mawile yet.
Oh, to trap something?
So if we do bring up that, let's say the free retreater or even the other Miraidon, for example, we could see that Mawile.
Yep. A single copy of the Mawile could be a pretty cool tech move here. That's a lot of energy.
But
in
is
this
it
card.
prized? Because I haven't seen it yet. But I feel like he would have grabbed that History and Heavy Ball if he was worried about that.
Flower
There's Super
selecting,
Rod. Opts to get rid of the Super
keeping
Rod
the card in hand.
in favor for
This is a
drawing more
scary
cards.
turn as Zach for sure. As soon as you pass it back, and you don't win this turn.
Switch cart.
Okay, let's keep track of these. Mirage
Another
Gate.
Mirage Gate. And I think was that a Pokegear?
I think so. There's a lot of energy in the discard pile as well.
Yeah.
Right? We need some
Energy
of this back
recycler.
in there. Yeah, we need it. We need some way. We need a lot this turn. Because Lycia has it as soon as Zach passes it back.
We could see the echoing horn on a not. Oh, this is
it's
Mirage Gate
Mirage
energy
Gate
recycler.
energy recycler. Oh,
That's so unfortunate.
yeah, it's the recycler.
You have to take it.
You have to take the recycler.
He does have one more comfy.
Switch option. What is it?
He can super rod a couple of options back in. He could grab the Dragonite and take a KO here. Nothing is powered up at the moment. So, if he opts to go for the Dragonite, KO the Miraidon, go down to one prize.
Then Lycia has to respond with Miraidon.
Correct. It has to be a Miraidon. Or we could see a Raikou boss play. I mean, your
Yeah,
door's
that's right. You
open
only
to
need one.
boss.
You only need one, right?
Mhm.
One prize card. So you just certainly attaching an energy to Raikou and then boss's orders with taking out the anything.
Gonna eye up
Okay,
that
the
Dragonite.
Dragonite play is being eyed out.
Hasn't played the Super Rod quite yet here, so gonna opt to go for this big Pokestop here. Gets a Nest
Gets a
Ball,
Nest
so
Ball.
that could get us the Mawile if it's in the deck.
That will be telling for sure.
This active Miraidon also can't attack. It's
Right.
worth noting.
Right.
So,
It has to retreat.
but an easy retreat into that Raikou V with one energy could definitely make it happen.
Yep.
But if we go ahead and tempting taunt or whatever it is from Mawile to make it so it can't attack and takes less, or can't retreat and takes
Can't
less
retreat.
damage, it also takes 70 less. So it's definitely a really powerful tool.
Passing back as well, allowing Lycia to keep and have use of that stadium might be able to help her find an out as
Tempting
well.
trap. That's what it's called.
So if it becomes a matter of being stuck up there, the Pokestop might give her the out.
Looks like we're looking at Dragonite. Gonna grab the Nest Ball.
Yep.
5 cards in deck. And
Very-
the Mawile's not in the deck. Okay, so that rules that out. We do have the Sableye as an option.
Oh, it's not a great one.
Do we go for Sableye or do we
Dragonite.
go for Dragonite?
The Dragonite is what you need. You need the Dragonite. The Dragonite's the best case scenario right now. Yep. He's
So
gonna
the-
go for it.
It's also worth noting, there is 2 energy in the deck,
Yeah, it's a very small deck. We can see it.
which means
being shuffled
Mirage Gate gets both of them, right?
Mhm.
3 cards in the deck otherwise. We can Seal Stone for
Yeah,
one
we
other
still
card.
we still have Sealstone in there too. He has the recycler in hand as well.
So he's going to go for that, probably that counter catcher. Yeah, bring up something else.
Okay.
This could be a Kyogre. He's so close. He's shaking his head. If he had another Pokestop, he could potentially bring up something and then Pokestop again. I think he has to just kind of stall and pray. Yeah, his hand is not looking good.
Yeah.
He doesn't
okay,
have the
he's gotta
Mirage
pass.
Gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needed too much this turn. was
Gotta
the problem.
pass.
He's got to retreat.
He has
Switch option.
She
right
has a
now,
double
and
turbo.
and she wins.
Yeah, double turbo switch, and that's the game.
Yep, that's it. Wow. Crazy. Beautiful. It was. I was torn because, of course, on one side there you see a Dragonite, but on the other side I wanted, Lightning to take it too. So